What it do, YouTube? Like 9:30 right now. Filling up. Finna go do a little a bulk sale. Guy hit me up. Reseller hit me up. That's how good my price is. A reseller hit me up. Sliding up on a couple pairs because we like an hour difference. I agreed to meet him just because he was taking a good amount. It's about the only time you can get me on the road, man, when somebody talking about some choke. Y'all boys stay tuned though. I'll show y'all what he ended up grabbing. We at Buc-Ees right now, chat. Damn, these little things go crazy. Everything I'm selling is super clean, super cheap. 130, chat. $120. Who y'all know something great? Cool grade, $120. Ten, you going to sneaker con?
I don't know.
I still don't know. It's gonna be a last minute decision for me, man. Yeah. You going? Sneaker con? Yeah.
I told him I'm not. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's this weekend, right?
Yes, this. It's also the release of them pink fours, so I just know it's
my thing. Like if I'm working on a couple things to get locked in on those, if I do, I can't. I'm not because
our finish line isn't getting them, man.
They're not.
Yeah, our finish line isn't getting them.
Whatchamacallit didn't get them either. DTLR.
She also told me that they're not getting the black toe 14s.
Really?
Finish line, man. And I'm like, wow. In Nashville, bro, did y'all finish line? Do y'all finish line? My bad. Just a bunch of little smooth pieces, like good movers though. But I be having real flavors too though. Like everybody, your sneaker plug, everybody ain't coming like this. Being able to go switch it up and go different ways. I think I had my girl total it up too.
Did anybody ever hit you back up about those white thunders?
Yeah, a couple of people, but man, they want so much for them.
Everybody feels like they're gonna jump up.
I did bring these though, bro. When they all about these? 55?
Not
brand new?
Maxes. Not Air Maxes.
I got a pair right now, the same pair. I tried to sell for 25.
What about Kobe's? I forgot the name of these.
Girl dad.
What size?
10.5, brand new.
How much?
190.
It's not bad.
190. Just let me make. I think I'm paid like 180, 185, man. What about mids? Brand new.
In my old glory days. Them the Zoom highs.
These are highs.
Zoom
highs. Brand new though.
Slightly better than the mid.
No, for sure.
Slightly better than mid. Those Kobe's are surprising because
I mess with the Kobe's though, man. I mess with them junk.
People in our local Facebook group are selling those for like 160. I'm like, what?
I believe it, man. But you know, y'all did y'all get released like that in y'all stores? Like y'all get Kobe's in y'all see?
Open up, thank you. In Antioch, which is like a little bit between Murfreesboro and Nashville. They opened up a Nike Unite store.
That's the difference. Like y'all get them in store. We don't get them in store, man.
Yeah, they got those Kobe 8 Protros. You know, like the red and white and the all gray with the white.
Yes.
Was it a white and purple?
10, we got take off 45. I don't have the fire red, the grade school fire red. So subtract. I think it came out to 13, 15.
All right.
13, 15.
You know the elephant print, you try to clean it off, you can take off the elephant print.
No, for sure.
It's crazy to me that these don't go.
Man, I love that shoe, man.
The KOs have always been like that, though. I remember there was times where people were getting KOs from the outlets because they was have mold on them. They would come with mold on them because there was that kind of canvas material. For some reason, when they had them in the shipping containers, it was like building mold on them. Kind of like the Forces now. People are so mad because Forces don't have the white laces on.
Yeah, it'd be like that cream off-white looking lace, man. I don't like that.
People forgot, like, you know, with supply chain and when COVID happened, them Forces sat in there way longer than they should have because nothing was moving. What happened to them was that humidity destroyed them. But yeah, I feel like right now, if it ain't hot, you gotta move it.
Yeah, I promise, man.
And if it's sitting too long, and you might as well use the money and rotate it into something else.
I was really talking to the bros, man. They keep telling me about a shoe store. I just don't feel like I would ever open a shoe store, man. Just cause, like, when people hit me up asking me for sizes, it just be what I got, man. I don't feel like my goal is to have stuff in stock for people. I get to move, like I get to get it gone, man. Right. I don't feel like I get anything to let it sit for a minute.
That's good though. That's a nice mindset to have. And for you, what will work best is really travel time, the money that you spend on gas. And,
yes, sir.
Because for you also got to worry about your tires, your brakes, shoot, your timing belt.
Literally.
All the money that you would spend on that, you could spend it on having the store. Yeah. And then it'll give you a central location where people could pull up on you. Yeah. And then sometimes, you know, now, if you, like for me, what works well is like I have my hours.
Yes. Yes.
You know? And off hours, I'm still doing stuff like, of course, like with y'all or whatever. Yes. But most of the time, like if it's not within the shop hours and it's not worth my time,
100.
Then, you know,
I like that, man. I promise. I like that. Also.
And you don't really need some big space, and it also helps you because now you have somewhere to put all your stuff.
I did think about a little
with somebody and they're tired of seeing your stuff everywhere. You know, or if you know I don't know if you have any kids or when you have kids.
I know your son big for you, right? Having that time with him, man.
Exactly. Yeah. So like for me, it's just boom. I got somewhere to put all my stuff.
100.
It's another good spot to have content.
100.
But like what you said, it's worth it to always have another monthly occurrence expense.
Yes, sir.
So for you, if you move it good amounts at a nice volume, and that's what upkeep for that. But then it can also help you with your growth because now you have other things that you can do like write-offs.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
And on top of that, it'll also help you grow because you stay in business for 2 years. A lot of people like to take losses because they hear a lot like, oh, you can file bankruptcy or you could 5 years taking losses. I tell most people, because I intern at the Small Business Development Center in Rutherford County.
Oh, man.
But 2 years of business, if you profit after 2 years, you get a small business loan. And it's based off your revenue. So if you do like 100,000, you're guaranteed to get at least 10% of that. You know what I'm saying? So like an extra 10,000, you know what I'm saying, on a cheaper loan through the government versus trying to go to a bank and they charge you 20%.
So much interest,
you know what I'm saying?
man. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure.
So having something every time, and having something physical, man, it also helps build you up as a leader in the city. Like that's what's happened to me. Like how I sponsored the youth football camp with Jawan and stuff like that.
I saw that.
Like, yeah, it's more expenses. You know what I'm saying, that you can. Like, or donations that you can benefit from it in a way too. On top of that, you also looking good in the face of the community as an actual leader. And most people would much rather now spend more money with you versus, oh, I know this guy's just taking my money and.
No, for sure.
messing around, you know what I'm saying? Just doing it just to do it kind of thing.
It's crazy because it still is 2 stores in my city though. I don't know if you ever heard of Atelier. We got Atelier plus guy in our mall, Huntsville Vintage.
I
never heard of Huntsville
seen
Vintage?
him
Yeah.
a lot, like,
Yeah.
I saw one in the mall. It's like the 2-floor mall.
Yeah.
I think it's like this. It's like a Hibbits up here on the right side, and it's like down there. Yeah. Malls is tough though. Malls is different because they take a revenue share.
Jeez.
So let's just say you break even on a shoe, they still taking a percentage out of that because it's not about what you profit. It's about how much money is going in and out.
Okay, I never knew
that's
that.
how a lot of stores that
that.
go into the malls, like even you see big businesses going to malls, they end up getting run out just because that percentage is always happening.
Yeah.
And there's a threshold for most of it, but if you can't operate your store without having to go past that threshold, then it can really hurt you because no matter what, you giving a
Going
percentage.
negative.
That's how malls
Going
stay as
negative.
malls, you know. They're charging you that percentage because they're expecting to bring those people to you. That's why malls do like Halloween stuff or like take a picture with the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus. And that's why it's important which mall you go to as well. Because some people think, oh, I could go into a mall and I'm straight. But if you go into a mall, you're paying a high rent and you have a high revenue share rate and it's not even worth the foot traffic, you're better off doing what you're doing right now.
Literally,
so
yes sir.
It's a balance in the equation, but from what I've seen, it also depends on the culture around. So like in Tennessee, that should have been a better move for me versus paying a cheap rent where no foot traffic. I guess I was better off paying the higher rent with the revenue share with a whole lot of foot traffic because out there, he took everybody to the Louis store and he was just like, get what y'all want. Everybody to help out the football camp. I was with my son. I was like, damn. He bought me a shirt though. But I was like, damn. He was people like glasses, fucking shirt,
Dang,
the shoes.
man.
The shoes by themselves like $3,000. I was like, damn. I've been wanting a pair of them Louis trainers.
I want a pair too, but I'm like,
one of the last designs Virgil ever did. I was like, shit, I'm gonna be a pair of those.
I want them blue trainers, bro. But
like with the big tongue, the huge tongue stick out. Like
they got like the Jordan 3 midsole.
I know.
They kind of got like the trainer.
Yeah, I know
They got,
exactly
like,
what you're talking about.
Yeah, they got like the Louis V all over. That shit crazy. But that's some things to consider.
No, for sure.
And that's the main reason for me and why I opened a shop, because I want to help keep paving that way for people to become entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, even if you don't want it to be a full-time thing, get you a little protege.
No, for sure.
And then you helping them grow as well.
How you was talking about your assistant, man? I got my little brother and my little cousins. I'd be trying to, like how you say, mentor, just show them how to make some bread in a way, man. So I just really had them kind of at the sweet,
the toughest
man.
part is to get you to think like you, because that's what Cecil don't do. Like he still needs approval. I'm like, bro, like just take it head on, man. We learn from the experience. We learn from it. But every second he's calling me like. And then I appreciate it though. That means that's how honest he is. He wants, he don't want to fuck up. So he's like, oh.
I wanted my sons to go to SneakerCon this weekend. I told them, I was like, y'all go. I was like, you go and buy. Like, I'll stay here and handle the drop if it works out like we think. And they're like, no, we don't want to mess. I was like, you're not gonna mess up. Like, I'm not gonna be sitting here like. I said, if you get in the situation,
it's not worth it. I'll tell y'all right now. Unless you like, because the people that they want in that front entrance is already selected.
No,
by the time you get it, once you get in there, they're gonna put
specific things that I want that I know I can pick up there, even if I gotta pay a little high on it. It's gonna sell.
Unless you got some like dead stock heat that you can't move.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like rare stuff that are dead stock. It has to be dead stock. If it's not, then it's kind of like,
96 kicks will pretty much take anything, like especially if it's hot at all or like just sitting. They take it pretty good for me. Like I can call a PV up and he'll buy it usually or trade me, which I like too. You know, that's what I did on those the Off-White MTAs.
My favorite quote with him on there, he was like, I forgot who he was talking. Like he saying he was talking to, but he was like, a lot of people were telling me, hey man, Shaq, why don't you, you know what I'm saying, start these own businesses on your own?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, but I don't want to own 100% of nothing that's still 100% of nothing versus 10% of something like Papa John's. that 10% I'm getting from Papa John's, I know for a fact it's going to be way more than anything 100% that I own for, you know what I'm saying, the rest of my life.
For sure.
You know, like, because we've seen people like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan opened up his own restaurants and it failed. But imagine Michael Jordan just invested into franchises the same way.
Spreading that bread out.
That's why we see Shaq on fucking everything. Like, all Shaq does.
I like that shakaroni pizza.
You know what I'm saying?
I know that pepperoni pizza hit different.
It's like same with the General Insurance. He said because of his size, how big he was.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of insurance companies, they wouldn't cover him. And then the General's like, dude, the commercial with us, we give insurance for life. And he was like, shoot, that was better than paying insurance.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Every month, he just saved.
Now he probably got it with family too. Got free family insurance for everybody,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? And then like that's when it clicked to me. I'm like that, like same thing like when I first opened my store. I was like, I want to like eventually grow and be able to give Cecil a share of the shop.
No, for sure.
I feel like that would be a better incentive to help him want to grow instead of just sitting there and be like, oh, I'm gonna be at this hourly paid thing for the rest of my life. You know, and I'm like, I want the effort that you put in to reap the benefits that you deserve.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody deserves that. So that's why I, like when me and him watched that drink check, because I used to have the TV. My TV broke in there, but we used to just have videos rolling on. I'm not greedy either, so I know we could equally come up with something. But all I can say is like percentable is just more so like what he said, how we can all just put our pairs in and just split it out through that. As long as the only tough part would be how the revenue share goes into play.
Yes.
But I could work out a plan. We just gotta find where we want to be at, like space and area wise. And
I'm
like,
with that, bro.
I sent him a business plan on the one I'm doing in Nashville to kind of give y'all a reference on how.
And it's crazy. I'm going to Nashville this weekend, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to Nashville this weekend, man. But I'm with that though, bro. I'm ready. I promise I'm ready, man.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have those black toes Thursday, so when I get for sure what I'm gonna get, I'll text y'all and let you know.
What'd you charge it for that?
I paid $225.
Bro, that's what I was
retail after tax.
I played, man. Look, it was a reseller guy like us, man. He was selling them like $230, but I was waiting on my plug to text me because my plug had told me $180. Yeah. So I
heard all kinds of
I was
numbers.
waiting on that, man.
Yeah, but the 225 was the only solid that I seen.
Yeah.
So I
180 extreme. I've seen a lot of 230s though, which is retail after tax.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
180, but sell them at retail plus tax is great too, because then you can just buy them because then right after release is over, that's when everybody gonna pay that 230 on them. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
So what's it called? Yeah, like for me, I'm good pre-orders. So
This trip was not supposed to be this long, chat. Can't lie, it's 12:09, but I did work a 4-figure deal, so blessed for sure. Had to get some quick content for y'all boys. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all let me know if y'all liking this vid. Get a video a thumbs up if you do. Make sure you're not just watching the video, man. Make sure you subscribe. Always buying and selling though, man. Try to look for it in bulk now, but we'll take singles for the right price. Make sure you follow the shoe page, man, on Instagram at Q6Soul.